Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to another vlog. So right now we're in Taipei, Taiwan. This is our last full day. We spent about 8 days here so far and it's been a blast. But the only thing that I regret is not vlogging it sooner. So instead of leaving the trip with more regrets, we'll just do the last day. Right now we're in a cafe. This is what I ordered. This pork sandwich, which looks bussin'. And then we got ourselves a single shot of espresso. Because I got up a bit later than usual, I'm gonna be honest. And then my girl got a sandwich, egg sandwich, and a green smoothie. So we're gonna eat this, then we're gonna take you around on our last day. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Pretty much we're gonna do some shopping. We're gonna just look around, look at landmarks, do what we can before our flight tomorrow. But I need a haircut too. Really need a haircut. What haircut do you guys think I should get? 2.5 weeks since I had my last haircut. So any suggestions, guys, let me know. Yep.
This one.
Chiang Kai-shek. So we're gonna head there right now. Tell me this doesn't look Japanese. I mean, I didn't know Taiwan was colonized by the Japanese for a bit, but it all makes sense now. Look at this. So chill. So sick. Definitely underrated for sure. What do you mean? On the way to Chiang Kai-shek, like this is what I mean. Look at this. Japan. Japanese inspired. It's like Hong Kong, but the people are nicer. A lot of more Japanese influence. It's a lot more chill, laid back. And there's it's a melting pot. There's some Korean influence too, but it's its own country at the end of the day. So it's pretty sick. I met a friend yesterday here, and we were just working, and he says it perfectly. It's like super chill. If you want the normal lifestyle, then this is the place to be. It's not too rushed. People are chill, but there's still some drive to it. Like you'll see kids like studying in like Starbucks and they'll be in their groups, so it's like a healthy balance, you know. People are nice here too, like I said. So yeah, we're on the way now. It's gonna be fun. Nice hot day. This shirt is giving me a lot of circulation, but yeah, we'll be on our way. Because our flight is tomorrow morning, so it's not even a full day. The flight is in the morning. We need to do some stuff on our bucket list still before we go. Yeah, I definitely see myself coming back here in the future for sure. So we'll do our itinerary first here, and then yeah. Made it. This would be a go-to work spot, not gonna lie. Super hot outside. It's been a while since I've last posted a video, and I know you guys have been loving the content, but right now in terms of business, things are a bit slow. I've kind of just used this trip to unwind and to take a couple days off, but after a couple days off, I'm like the type of person to get really like unsettled and really get itching to get back to work. So since we're coming back tomorrow, I'm going to be excited to get back in the routine of things, like meet the boys, co-work with them, etc., etc. Sign more clients, you know, grow the business, grow the Oracle. So this trip has kind of been like a step back, you know, taking a break, having a little routine and environment change, which I believe is one of the best things you can do if you're in a rut or if you are trying to grow. The best thing you can do is shift your environment, is change your environment, because we get so caught up day to day with our the same morning routine, the same things we eat, we meet the same people, we go to the same places, we're doing the same stuff over and over again, and then before you know it, it's nighttime and you go to sleep, and then you start over that cycle again and again for the next several days, and then it turns into weeks, and it turns to months, and then your brain can get pretty repetitive, almost like the walls are caving in you, and you're just getting really uncreative, you're stuck on ideas. So that's why I'm a big believer in having an environment change, because not only like it's going to shock your system, you're going to do things that you're not used to, your routine's going to get shaken up. It's also an opportunity to learn more about different cultures, learn more about the rest of the world. Like if there's a place you've never been to and you've been wanting to go for a long time, and let's say you've either been in a rut or you've done very well, then I suggest you pull the trigger and you just go for it. Even just like 3 days, like 2-3 days is fine out of the country, and then just come back, and you'll find that you're going to be so much more refreshed, you're going to be so much more invigorated, and you're ready to get back to work and give your best self. Because what's the point of doing the work if you're not going to show up as your best self? You may as well not do it at all, and put yourself in the best state possible first, so you can attack the work and do the best work you can. So yeah, that's where the business is at the moment. So I just can't wait to get started again tomorrow. Been a bit slow. I know the content has been slow as well, so we're going to crank that back out again. But yeah, apart from that, it's been good. Clients have been winning. Wins as usual. People landing appointment setting positions within their first 7 to 14 days, sometimes even sooner. Partnerships going well. You know, we're partnered up with, I think I'm allowed to say this, partnered up with Darren Lee right now. You know, one of the biggest entrepreneurial content creators, one of the biggest coaches in the space. So that's pretty sick. Like, a bunch of our clients have gotten positions through Darren Lee and his team as well, which I'm very grateful for. And then yeah, the guys are killing it. We're still doing the weekly calls, we're still doing the one-to-one calls. Everyone's been killing it. They've been landing positions, they've been booking hella calls, hella DMs. I just come in and review it, make sure everything's okay, and then I also help make the connections if you're looking for a setting position with the biz owner. So yeah, pretty standard stuff. I'm used to the routine at this point. It's just in a different location. So, but I can't wait. That's really what I can't wait, is getting back in the routine. So yeah. It's 4:12. It's super hot. It's humid. We're gonna go to the next stop, which is Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. Oh, it's hot. It's super hot. I'll tell you that. Ganda, or beautiful in English. Oh, it's there. Other side. We gotta get to the other side somehow. Okay, looks like we found it. Fire, fire. Look at that. Look at that shit. It's like something Genghis Khan, somewhere Genghis Khan would live in, boys. This is you can take your Miami mansions and Brickell apartments. I'll be fine with this temple. All like books and stuff. There's like a cafe. It's pretty good too, this iced tea. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the phone because we're running out of storage. I'm gonna run through some quick updates going into Oracle lately. So first one is we're gonna be building out the sales program. So I'm gonna start, I've been saying this for a while, like I'm gonna make sales modules, but when I get back, we're gonna do some sales modules for the Oracle, start teaching the guys some high ticket sales foundations, even phone setting as well. Really expanding that expertise, because for the past 2 years that I've been running the Oracle, it's mainly been appointment setting, and it's gotten me pretty far. I'm like one of the guys in the appointment setting space that people come to. Not to toot my own horn, that's just what the people say. But I think now is the time to expand what I'm teaching. So we're gonna start teaching high ticket sales, we're gonna start teaching phone setting, really diversifying that part of the business. You guys can scale up as well. Whoever joins, you can scale up, have more opportunities, and go from there, make more money. And then also start pumping out more vlogs like this. Like, there's gonna be more vlogs in the Philippines. And that one guy that I really look up to is Daniel Dalen. Shout out Daniel Dalen. I've been watching his vlogs a lot lately. So if there's a way, if you guys have any advice to up the production value of vlogs like these, as someone who hates vlogging, like I really don't like vlogging. A big part why I didn't vlog most of this trip is because I really don't like it. I prefer just being present in the moment, but it's got to be done sometimes. So as someone who doesn't like vlogging, if you have any advice on how to make it more seamless, make it smoother, I'm all ears. So more vlogs, more of the lifestyle, more of the remote lifestyle. But in terms of appointment setting itself, yeah, like I said, the guys have been crushing it. They've been landing positions. I got a message like yesterday, someone got onboarded on a new offer. It's got like 200, 300K followers. They're doing 40K per month in revenue, so pretty fire. and the commission's like 10%, which is pretty generous for an appointment setter. But yeah, other than that, if you guys want to live a similar lifestyle, if you guys want to work remotely like this, travel the world, and still be able to print money using the skill that I learned, then you can click the link down below, learn more about what I do, the Oracle. If you still have any questions, you can hit me up on Instagram in the description. So yeah, that's the little update about the appointment setting side of things in the business. And I might even start making a new framework, a new script for the guys, because it's changed throughout the years. The ones that I teach right now is a bit old. It's like a 4-step framework. Some of you guys will know that, but we're going to update it slightly. So we'll teach the students inside the Oracle, the mentorship program, a new framework soon. So yeah, we just came out of there and boom, look at that. Crazy work. Absolutely beautiful. So one thing I do like is the architecture. Look at that, guys. Come on. Look at that. They just don't make buildings like that anymore, do they? Look at that. Crazy work. What more could you ask for? Like, seriously, deadass, what more could you ask for? On a random Wednesday, get to see cool places like this, travel. What more could you ask for? There's a lesson that I've been learning recently on this trip as well, and it applies to if you're appointment setting, if you're doing high ticket sales, even if you're doing your own business and life in general. And the thing that I learned while on this trip is your state matters a hell of a lot more than you think. So what I mean by state is your vibrational state. There's at the bottom are negative emotions such as guilt, shame, anger, envy, pride, all those negative emotions that you feel on a daily basis pretty much. And then on the top of the scale, I recommend you look it up on Google yourself, like scale of consciousness. I forgot the name of the author, someone wrote an entire book about it, but you have neutrality, which is in the middle. At the top you have these big, like these high vibrational emotions, these high vibrational states such as happiness, gratitude, love, etc. And then joy as well is one of those. Basically what I'm trying to say is there's this scale, and I've made a video about it before. The reason why this scale matters so much is because it literally dictates the outcomes that we're going to get in life. It's going to dictate everything down to the very next action we're going to take in our business. So for example, let's say you're about to hop on a sales call. Let's say you're about to start your work day with appointment setting. Let's say one instance you woke up on the wrong side of the bed and you feel very angry for some reason or erratic. You're about to dive into the DMs or you're about to hop on your sales calls, but you're looking at it with a lens of being erratic and angry. So what do you think is going to happen? When you get in those DMs, when someone gives you when someone's being annoying, someone's giving you an objection, we're more likely to react with like anger, or we're going to be more annoyed or frustrated, right? That's one instance. But let's say we woke up on the right side of the bed, we had our 8 hours of sleep, we had a good morning routine, and then we have our cup of coffee and we're just super ready to go and we're ready to get going with the work. What do you think is going to happen? We're going to be in a better mood, we're going to handle those objections way better, we're going to build more rapport and build more charisma with the guys that we're trying to send in the DMs. And then what does that lead to? That positive emotion leads to momentum, and then we start booking more meetings. And then out of those booked meetings, because you were so good to them in the DMs, they had a good impression, they're more likely to close. And what do more closes mean? They lead to more commission. That was all because of how we operated at the very start, which is our internal state. So be very, very mindful, guys, with what state you're going into your work in or how you approach life, because how it starts is usually how it's going to end. So be very intentional with the state you're trying to get in. If you're trying to do appointment setting at a very low state, or you're trying to close at a very low state, if you're angry or erratic, do something to raise your state first, rather than trying to do it like an uphill battle. You're trying to work harder even though you're in a bad mood. Yes, you're working harder, but at the end of the day, it's a lot better to even sacrifice some time to get in the right state first. For example, go on a walk or go for a run and then head into the DMs, or then start your work day, rather than trying to like put in extra hours, work harder, and trying to set as many DMs as you can, but in a bad state, because it's an uphill battle versus you just want it to feel very, very like natural. All right, I hope that makes sense. Get in a good state first rather than getting into the work straight away in a bad state. Like it even if you have to sacrifice some time, an hour or two out of your schedule. Okay guys, so my battery just died. Actually, our battery died, so couldn't get to film the rest of the way home. Essentially, we went back home. We were gonna go straight to Ximen, but our phone died and we need to charge. So we were like, let's just go home. It's only like a 10-minute train ride. So we went home, freshen up a bit, charge our devices, and then yeah, we're on the way to Ximen again, and we're gonna do a little bit of food crawl, but most importantly, get some pasalubong and get some gifts for the family. So we just have to be a little bit quick because things close really early here in Taipei. We back. Ximen thing. And this part's like, yeah, it's insane. Look at that. Hella people. You sit next to strangers. It's called Tian Tian Li. They said this resto was really good, so we're gonna try it. It's pretty chaotic. It's kind of like Hong Kong. Here's the food, very quick. That's oyster omelette, and then that is the famous beef rice with egg. This is, I think, turnip or radish cake, and then this is the same thing but large. So we eating good tonight. We eating good tonight. That was bloody amazing. 10 out of 10 would eat there again. Okay, just getting pasalubong now. Taro, I mean, we got mochi so far. And that restaurant, by the way, was amazing. If you can hear me, that'd be great. But that mochi was amazing. That restaurant was amazing. So we're gonna get some stuff now. 200. Okay. Went to the one next door because we thought this one would be cheaper. Turns out it's the exact same, but it doesn't matter. $22 grams right there. Not enough protein.
Yeah.
Yo, nice try, Diddy. Who's gonna get this for the Diddy party, bro? Okay guys, so pretty tiring day. We just got home, back to our hotel. Got some stuff for the family, pasalubong. I can show you in a minute. And then got some stuff as well for us from the gift card that we won on the first day of our trip. You have to use that so it doesn't go to waste. So got some stuff here as well. And yeah, we just got home. We're gonna pack in a minute. Maybe take a rest first, and we're gonna pack, and then we're gonna get ready to leave in a couple hours for the airport. So yeah, long day. Enjoyed our stay. I thought 9 days was gonna be a long time, to be honest, and it was a long time, but it's kind of sad now that we're leaving. But we're definitely gonna come back here again. So if you guys haven't visited Taiwan, definitely should. So we got this Taiwanese peanut chocolate sweet, and spoiler alert, it's gonna be not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4, not even 4 actually. 5 packets of mochi. 5 packets of mochi right there. Amazing. It's gonna go to our friends and family. Spoiler alert. And then we got these fridge magnets because we're basic like that. But everyone's got to get a fridge magnet. Everyone's got to get a fridge magnet at some point. So that one, and what's this? Yeah, that one. So that's what we got from the first shop. I'm gonna show you what we got from the second shop. And we got this. I think this is, I don't know what this is. It's for like, it's like a cleanser. That's for my girl. And then we got, okay, I'll save those for last. Actually, I'll save this one for last. We got, what's this? It's for my girl as well. Conditioner, I think. I don't know. Shampoo. And then we got some inhalers. You guys from Thailand, the guys watching from Thailand, you'll know about those. Gum. And then another inhaler. Basically, the whole goal of all this was to spend as much as we can on the cards. This is the card I'm talking about. This Taiwan iCash. And if you're coming to Taiwan, you can just apply on the website, put your name down, etc., your details when you're flying, and then when you land at the airport, you can, I think it's like spin the wheel, or you can, I don't know. It's a game. It's a game, and if you win it, you can choose your prize, and one of the prizes is this card, which has a 5,000 Taiwanese dollar in it. So that's like 10,000 pesos, which is like 140, I think 140, $150. So you can spend $150 basically for free. So we just like got as much stuff as we could before we leave. I also got this, so you might be thinking this is for my girl as well. Nope, that's for me. And then I got the conditioner as well, but it doesn't stop there. I also got, what's this? The hair water for frizz. I don't know, I've just been getting into hair care recently because my hair is absolutely destroyed, even though it doesn't use any, I don't use heat for my hair. So I just needed to get some stuff for my hair. So that's that. This is the stuff we got today, as well as the places we took photos of. So been a long day. Gonna rest for a bit and then pack later on, and then yeah, we'll go to the airport. Teleported to the airport, couldn't film the journey on the way there because you're in like such a rush. So we're gonna board as soon as we finish this meal. If you guys like this vlog, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, especially if you're new to the channel. If you want to learn more about how I help people, what I do, etc., then link in the description. But other than that, see you guys in the next video. We're gonna go back to Philippines and see you guys. Things will be back on regular schedule. Peace.